Hello everyone. As you can see, we did not get any snow last night, which is a plus. So I thought today I would show you my plants and how they're doing indoors. These are plants I've been growing all winter in the house, and let's see what we have. Okay, this is my mint plant, one of two. I have two mint plants right here. And these are only a few weeks old, so they're growing really well. They're in little hydroponic pots. Tiny little Kratky buckets. Next to them, I have a romaine lettuce, which, as you can see, doesn't look much like a romaine lettuce, but I haven't had much luck with the lettuce this year. It's all kind of gotten really long and straggly. This is actually the best looking one. Next to that, I have Nobel spinach, which is an odd looking spinach plant. It too has gotten spindly, but back of it, I have, this is a Brussels sprout. And you can see it's really gotten nice and big. It's got lots of leaves, but no Brussels sprouts. Next to that, we have a cabbage here, which, as you can see, if I move this leaf out of the way, it has, in the middle here, has a very tiny little head of cabbage down in there. Very tiny. Don't know if it'll get any bigger. And over here, we have two eggplants. This is the smaller of the two, the younger two, and it's doing pretty well. Next to it, we have a huge eggplant. This one has been in here almost all winter. As you can see, it's pretty big. And I had to put a stake on it yesterday to support it, right here. And if we can close in here, we can see it's got tons of flowers on it. There's a little flower here, some flowers up in here. It's got flowers all over. I'm hoping one of these flowers might eventually turn into an eggplant. Alright, next to that plant we have, this is a red pepper. As you can see, it's quite tall. Goes way up to here. Way up there. That's a really tall plant. This one's been in here all winter. And it's got lots of leaves. It's very tall, but it hasn't had a single flower on it yet. Now behind the pepper plant here, I have two broccoli plants, which I don't know if you can see them too well here. I have everything here together. This one here, this is a broccoli, and behind it I have another broccoli, and they've gotten kind of tall. They're about 2 feet tall each, but no flowers on either of these yet either. Behind them I have my tomatoes. I have 5 beefsteak tomato plants. I've got these 3 here, and I had cut the tops off of them because they got really tall, taller than their stakes, and were falling over, so I cut the tops off. Those 4, this one here too. So you can see this one here. And then in the back we have, this is the one that Dave saved that I was going to throw away. And we had it originally in one of these pots, only with dirt in it, and now we put it into a bigger bucket the other day, and as you can see, it's gotten really tall. And in fact, I had to put a second stake in there and duct tape them together to make it tall, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling in the living room. And up near the very top there, it has a flower, which I don't know if you can see it from here, but there it is. So we'll see if we get any tomatoes. I don't know. So if we take a look back here, we can see, even though it's cold and yucky and snowy a lot of the times, I can look over here, and I have a little bit of green in my house to make me feel better about the winter and a little cheered up. And the last thing I want to show you is I have a couple of tomato suckers. I took some suckers off those plants over there, and I've got 2 here and a bucket of peat moss I'm trying to root, and I've got one over here in a little container that's sitting in a rockwool cube. I'm trying to root that one too and see if either of these root. So we'll see what happens with those in the future. And that's my look at my plants for today. See you all later. Thanks. Bye.